All right, chat. Picks 22 to 32. NFL Draft 2026. Let's go. My birds. Belt boys. You're going to be back to belt and shit, man. Trying to tell y'all.
NFL Draft. The Los Angeles Chargers select Akheem Mesidor.
Out of the U. I like that.
Lance, you just turned to me. You said, I love this pick. Keep in mind, I'm looking at your write-up. 25.
Yeah, realistically, I thought we was going to go him, Omar Cooper Jr., or maybe KC out of Texas A&M.
Yeah, a little bit on the older
if
side.
We trade up.
Behind Khalil Mack.
It's a good pick.
But let me tell you, he plays like his hair is on fire. He was 280 pounds last year, played 3 technique. So he just did whatever he needed to do. Guess what he did? He slimmed down, and yet he's still a very difficult guy to handle both inside and outside. So he'll still rush inside. He's got great rush outside. He's got very, very clean hands. So his hand fighting is quick and efficient. There's not a lot of wasted motion. You'll see that on every one of his reps. He's got violent hands, but they're also fast and sudden. He's got the ability to bend and trim the edge and get to the quarterback very, very quickly. And then his ability as an interior rusher, I think, is what sets him apart because he knows how to get slippery in the gaps, and he is a nightmare for guards.
He's tough, but we got Jihad though.
Not all outside rushers who come inside, Bucky, can turn it loose as an interior rusher. You got to have a little toughness, and you got to have some know-how for how to be slippery around those long-arm guards and those big, wide bodies.
Here's another one. We talked about Ruben Bain earlier and how the playoffs really elevated their stock. I think the same thing happened for Akheem Mesidor. When you watched him play,
that boy is a disruptor. Oh my god!
Point of attack. It was one wrecks, the other destroys. His versatility.
Oh my god!
Outside and inside is probably.
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
He now gets an opportunity to sit and learn with Khalil Mack.
With the 23rd pick,
Dallas, please don't piss me off, bro. Please.
NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Malachi Lawrence, defensive end, University of Central Florida.
So this is a name for both of you guys that you had in the first round. Do we like?
I'm not really hip. Is he like that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like it enough to put a
4'5", 253, 6'4"?
Wow, I don't.
Okay.
There's not a pick they could make there. I'm putting that hat on again. But I'll say this, man. He was a fast riser. Malachi Lawrence gets off the ball.
Was this a whiff? Did they whiff on this?
Explosive tester. He's got good length. But I told the story the other day when I was watching him and charting him. I put a piece of paper down and I started saying, okay, dip and rip. He had a club move, inside spin counter. I got to 5 different moves in one game. It is clear that he has put a lot of work in the offseason into filling out his bag with multiple counters, multiple go-to moves. He's just worked at his craft. And when you see him at the top of the rush, he's got a lot of different ways to get past the tackle. Oh, there it is.
There we go. You did like it.
You did it.
There it is.
You did it. So
I guess I like the pick.
So now this is what
you love it.
You don't sound confident.
I would say the football world finally became acquainted with Malachi Lawrence at the NFL scouting combine.
Yeah.
We had an opportunity to see him.
He do not sound confident.
Yeah. However, there wasn't a lot of buzz and
conversation
about his performance at that game, like during practices and those things. Like, not a lot of conversation that we had, even when we met with the coaches. Yeah. So the thing
no one was
talking about it. So that's the thing that I would say maybe would give you a little pause. But remember,
with the 24th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft,
white out.
The Cleveland Browns select Concepcion, wide receiver.
I like it.
Texas A&M.
I like it, Cleveland.
So Concepcion becomes
good first round. A lot of these teams are having a good first round right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Receiver at Texas A&M.
Outside of quarterback, and running back, it's a fairly deep class.
Selected in the first round in the common draft era. The other one is a pretty good one, a future Hall of Famer in Mike Evans. And I look at the rankings right now on NFL.com for you, Bucky, at the slot wide receiver position. You had him ranked 4th.
Yeah, I had him ranked 4th. And the thing about him is, and I've learned this from Green Bay, you always like the guys who have punt return ability. He has big-time punt return ability, and what that tells you is he's going to be terrific with the ball in his hands.
Oh, my God.
Run after catch.
Give me separation, please.
People talk about the number of drops that he has, but he makes some tough, courageous catches over
I like this.
field. But this is the part that we talk about in the return game.
Yeah.
Being
that boy should do
the distance.
He go like that.
Things translate because when you get him the ball,
it's going to be interesting.
Intermediate routes, when he catches the ball over the middle field, he's going to make you miss. Nice pick for them. And think about how they're trying to build out their receiver core. They weren't looking for a number one. They're looking for a piece of the puzzle that they can use in the slot to make life easier for the quarterback.
That's fire.
He is a great separator. Like, he is so sudden out of his breaks. And I think this is, I don't know if Shedeur is going to be the quarterback of the future or not. I know that if he wins that battle against Deshaun Watson, or if Deshaun Watson wins it, either way, they're going to have a guy who gets open underneath. So
enough of this Deshaun Watson talk, bro. Like, it's not 2019 no more. Like, move on from that. It's a new era. He had his run. Enough with that, man. Please stop.
He's got quick win ability with his ability to get in and out of breaks quickly and uncover quickly. And then as Bucky mentioned,
Browns need to move on. Put Shedeur in prime position.
Tackler and make a big play.
Stop ignoring it, gang. Y'all trying to run from it so bad. He's the one.
Success is a little up and down, but it was worse the year before at NC State.
With the 25th pick in the
Gummy Bears
2026 NFL Draft.
Where you going, Chirac?
Chicago Bears select Dylan Thieneman,
Lyman,
defensive back, Oregon.
Yeah.
All right,
Chicago did lose a lot on defense.
NFL.com had Thieneman going in the first round, a variety of teams that he could have landed, but Lance, the fit here for Chicago. You had it here on 3.0.
Yeah, I forgot.
So to you, this probably makes a whole lot of sense.
Well, I really liked it because what he allows you to do. See, I didn't, in mock 4.0, I thought he would probably be gone. But here's the thing, he actually makes great sense.
Well, like Johnny Bravo.
Because he likes to change the pictures.
This cool ass.
And that's something Dylan Thieneman can really do. Like, he can line up near the line of scrimmage. He can line up in the post as a single high. This is part of his, he's got this range to get over the top and take it away. He can play near the line of scrimmage. He truly is a player that you can really move around. Not only pre-snap.
Oh, that was him that had that pick?
He's got
that Penn State game?
6 interceptions in Purdue, the year to Oregon. And,
okay, ball hawk, headhunter.
I think he's, I wouldn't call him a plus run defender, but he's not going to hurt you as a run defender either. So what I like about a Buck is that you can move him all over the field, but what you're going to get is an instinctive playmaking type of player.
Yeah, you can get all of that. I have him as I wrote down in my notes, MLB center fielder with the range that he displays. He can track it down in the middle of the field. Great nose for the ball, anticipation awareness, ball skills. I thought he was a solid tackler, crafty blitzer. When I talk about the triangle, I am talking about being able to play deep middle, in the box, and in the slot. He is unique because he can do all of those things really well. And as more teams are utilizing these nickel, big safety defenses, he has some versatility to move around in Dennis Allen's defense.
With the 26th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Keylan Rutledge, guard, Georgia Tech.
You said he's a dog.
Dirt dog. Okay. So, DeMeco Ryans' whole thing is swarm.
Houston, how he feeling?
He likes guys that are just...
Def needed some O-line. Y'all might need QB, too.
Laster, think of that. This is the biggest bully on the block in the whole offensive line group for the entire year. Keylan Rutledge. It's finish after finish after finish. He won't win every fight, but he's going to be in it. And you put him in the phone booth, and one of you is going to come out bruised and scraped, and it's usually going to be the other guy. And like I said,
guess them dogs too. Damn, pancaking niggas.
This is what you get every time. So clearly, Keylan Rutledge is one of these players that fit that swarm tough mentality. You've now added Braden Smith, who's a rugged run blocker. Keylan Rutledge, who is a run blocker that can play left guard for him. They're still on the lookout for a center. They got Wyatt Teller that they added in the offseason. This entire offseason has been about establishing the run and physicality and doing that to make C.J. Stroud's job easier.
Lance talked about it. Bully ball specialist in my notes. Pulling kick monster. He nails
Miami scrimps up again.
You talk about DeMeco Ryans wanting
to Buffalo logo.
Attack a much rougher and tougher offensive line.
With the 27th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson, defensive back, San Diego State.
I don't know who this is.
All right, so this is the Mountain West Co-Defensive Player of the Year.
Miami, how we feeling?
5 player getting taken in the first round at the corner position.
Man, I love that comparison, Tre'Davious White, because that's what I had in my notes. When you watch him play, he is solid in every aspect of his game. Whether it's man-to-man, zone coverage, on, off, he does all those things very, very well. The ball skills are there. You can see him make plays on it time and time again. the one thing that you love from your corners is they have to be able to tackle now in space. Can you get people down one-on-one? He was very competitive at the Senior Bowl when you looked at the clips. All of those things you like. The question that you had, recovery speed, because there were a bunch of times in games you see him chasing guys down from behind, knocking it in. The ball's underthrown, he make plays. He seemingly answered that with his combine performance, but it shows up on tape that guys initially run past him. Can he fix that little technical flaw in his coverage skill?
Yeah, he's got some Byron Murphy to me and the way he can just shadow routes underneath. And this is what Bucky's talking about right here. The ball's underthrown. I don't know that he plays as fast vertically as he tested, but I do know this. It's hard to find another cornerback. He's kind of low cut, which means that he's able to change direction really quickly. He follows those. He's as good as anybody in the draft other than Mansour Delaney, following those comeback routes, those curls. He can really shadow them. He does a good job with route anticipation, and he's just a very natural, instinctive corner. Just consistent.
2 pick sixes.
Snap after snap after snap. Good pick for the Miami Dolphins, who have just a variety of needs, but cornerback was one of them.
With the 28th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Caleb Lomu, tackle, Utah.
So it's another bully.
Offensive lineman. Yeah, y'all need it.
His name called.
Y'all need it, New England. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all definitely need that. After that performance in the bowl, holy.
Fanu was the first one. Lomu now the second Utah player that is taken in round number 1. One of you guys just name-checked him.
Look, man, I'm going to say this. I'm the high guy on him. I've known it the entire time. I thought he was a natural left tackle prospect. Nimble, quick feet, balanced body control, all the things that you want to see in pass protection, he excelled at. The issue that you had would be him in the run game. Is he solid enough to move people off the ball? In pass pro, there's no question. He is square. He can shadow box and dance. You talk about easy to redirect. He's dancing bear at the point of attack. He does all of those things that you want to see well. In space, he can move, athletic. He gets on you, he's sticky. The thing that he's not is what some of those other guys are in terms of moving the furniture.
Damn,
he doesn't move the furniture. He and the furniture just kind of stalemated. But a really good player. But this leads to more questions than answers.
Oh, Buffalo traded back?
Oh, I got answers.
We took Will Campbell last year for
I've got
left
answers.
tackle.
We got a new left tackle. I've got answers. Caleb Lomu is the new left tackle, and Will Campbell's going to go to the right side or maybe down to guard. I mean, look, here's the thing. Caleb Lomu still needs more time. He's still very young. He needs more seasoning. He might start the season as a swing tackle. But when it's done, when it's said and done, the short arm left tackle is going to give way to the more natural, true left tackle, Caleb Lomu.
It's in your scouting report.
It's in your scouting report. It's in my scouting report. He's a natural left tackle with great feet. He's a natural pass protector. This is
The 26th NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, defensive tackle, Clemson.
Buck, mock draft 4.0. Did you mock this one? Was this right for you? In this range? I know obviously you didn't have a trade, but
I can't remember. Like, we had so many of them. I know.
That's solid. Was he supposed to go a bit higher?
To me, when I think,
if I'm not mistaken,
I think about Christian Wilkins. In terms of how athletic he is at the point of attack. He is slippery, finds a way to consistently create penetration at the point of attack. You see the athleticism, the way that he bounces outside and tracks runners down. He has all of those things. He is a talented guy. And if you go back and look at the film from last year, you'd be more excited.
Yeah, that defense, Kansas City, y'all needed some help, man. I ain't going to lie. Y'all pass rush, damn near, oh my God.
That talent, that athleticism is there. It's about putting him in the right
Y'all needed an upgrade.
Right, and
I like it.
Maximize it. But there's no doubt to me that he was going to be a top 20, 30 pick. And so we see it now.
Oh, color coordinated.
Ooh, meet me at the altar. You're wager.
That is the way to do it. The Woods
that is hard.
Bringing it. Lance, Lance, as far as what he does on the football field,
that's hard. All right, come on. Close it out, man. Jets, who y'all went?
Omar Cooper Jr. Wide receiver, Indiana.
He fell to New York at 30.
Green on the offensive side. Cooper projected to be sort of the fourth or the fifth wide receiver, at least coming.
Jets having a good first round.
In the first round, first Indiana wide receiver drafted in round number 1 since Thomas Lewis back in 1994. The hits keep coming for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, the hits keep coming, and this is right around the range for Omar Cooper. And when you look at him, he's an interesting player because he's a playmaker on the perimeter. He played in the slot.
Debo Light.
Side. You see the physicality and toughness because he's so competitive with the ball in his hands.
Oh my
and
God!
When you're the New York Jets, you begin to think about how you.
Oh my God!
This wide receiver core. You're going to get Kendrick.
Why you see that shit?
You use Omar Cooper in the middle. You have Garrett Wilson on the outside.
See, I would have been happy with bro too. He nice.
Offense because you can attack the middle of the field and you can do it with a variety of different players who can get the various.
I don't think I seen that Oregon play though. I seen this. Everybody saw this.
Different type, and this catch was the catch of the year against Penn State. But he with the ball in his hands, he's a lot.
Nah, it's a good pick.
Like in terms of the power in his lower body, the ability to break tackles, add yards after catch. You can see just really thick, strong lower body that allows him to take the short throw and turn it into extra yardage, but he's also a third-level wide receiver. He's got legitimate 4.4 speed, and there's some deep ball potential that
he nice.
A little bit.
Jets, they doing their thing.
Indiana's content on the third in the NFL.
They doing their little one too.
Before the
Titans.
Pick, congratulations, you set a record for the first night of the draft. 320,000 people here tonight.
What?
Congratulations, Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Awesome.
320,000?
With the 31st pick in the 2026
in one place?
NFL draft,
Damn.
the Tennessee Titans select Kendrick, Faulk, defensive end.
Who this?
Auburn.
So we thought there was the possibility
Titans fans, how y'all feeling, man?
that the Tennessee Titans
Kendrick
with the fourth
Faulk.
overall pick might go edge.
4'6",
They trade
6'5",
back into this first
276.
round to get an opportunity to take Faulk.
Good job there from the general manager as well. Kendrick Faulk, I'm interested to see what you think of him, Buck. I have not heard because this is a player who I know DJ really harped on his lack of production, and I totally get it. Not the most productive player, but when I see his body type, I see, look, Eric Armstead was much bigger. DeForest Buckner was a little bit bigger. A guy like Danico Autry, who I just saw with the Texans, has this similar body type. I think he's going to be 290 pounds. I think his frame, I believe his frame can carry a lot more weight. And I know sources I had at Auburn say, look, he's just scratching the surface on how big and physically imposing he's going to get. I think this pick pays off Bucky in 2 or 3 years more than just right away.
Yeah, Lance, this is exactly where I had him graded. I had him graded right at the borderline of the first or second
Who
round.
Seattle went?
It was on the development 4-3 base in. He has some stuff where you look at his disruptive potential against the run.
Yeah.
The pass production will come, but against the run, this dude is ahead.
It's fire. Sea pigeons.
What's going on with Pittsburgh?
God damn, nigga.
Yeah. I'm so excited to be here to represent the 12s. Oh, and the ratings.
All right, bro. Come on. Why piss me off?
And with that,
All that damn yelling.
with the 32nd
All right,
pick
this
in
nigga.
the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Jadarian Price, Notre Dame, running back.
Jadarian Price.
First of all, Dylan, well done. Love the passion. And then we're talking
K9
about
replacement?
Look, Mock Draft Live, we've done it for a couple months
Kinda.
now. In the
Not
majority
really.
of the
A
drafts,
little bit.
Fernando Mendoza won and had Price at number 32. It just makes sense.
Majority. A majority. It just makes sense. Look, Jadarian Price is a really nice running back. He is very natural. I talk about his feel for the contours.
All right, chat. That's round 1.